Have you ever felt like the ground beneath your feet has completely shifted? One day everything is fine, familiar, and the next it's all different. A job is lost, a relationship ends, a dream dissolves. It feels like your world is crumbling, and all you can do is stand in the rubble wondering how you'll ever rebuild. It's a deeply human experience, this feeling of being knocked off balance by life's relentless changes. We try so hard to hold on, to keep things just as they are. But it's like trying to hold water in our hands. The tighter we squeeze, the faster it slips away. But what if I told you that the key to finding peace isn't in holding on tighter, but in learning to let go? This isn't just a nice idea, it's a profound truth that sits at the heart of Buddhist philosophy, a wisdom that has guided people through life's storms for over 2,000 years. The Buddha taught that the root of our suffering isn't change itself, but our resistance to it. We crave permanence in a world that is, by its very nature, impermanent. Everything changes. Seasons turn, flowers bloom and fade. We are born, we grow, and we age. It's the fundamental rhythm of the universe. Resisting this is like trying to stop the tide from coming in. It's exhausting, and ultimately, it's a battle we can never win. Think about a time you held on to something long after it was gone. Maybe it was rereading old text messages, replaying conversations in your head, or clinging to a version of yourself that no longer exists. This attachment, this desperate grip on the past, is what causes us pain. Buddhism calls this upadana, or clinging. It's like carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks wherever you go. You get so used to the weight that you forget you can simply choose to set it down. Letting go is the act of unburdening yourself. It has a conscious decision to release your grip on what was and open your hands to what is. So, how do we actually do this? It starts with mindfulness. This means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When a painful memory or a feeling of loss arises, don't push it away. Don't distract yourself. Instead, just observe it. Acknowledge its presence. Say to yourself, here is sadness, or here is the memory of that person. By observing it without getting swept away, you create a space between you and the feeling. You realize that you are not your pain. You are the one who is aware of the pain. This simple act of awareness is incredibly powerful. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly the scary shadows are revealed for what they are, just thoughts and feelings, passing clouds in the vast sky of your mind. The Buddha often used the metaphor of a river. You can never step into the same river twice, because it's constantly flowing, constantly changing. Our lives are just like that river. Trying to stop the flow is to deny life itself. Letting go means learning to flow with it. This doesn't mean being passive or giving up. It means adapting, being flexible, and trusting that the river knows where it's going. When you let go of the need to control every twist and turn, you find a new kind of freedom. You can navigate the currents with more grace and less struggle. Another key practice is cultivating compassion, especially for yourself. When you're hurting, it's easy to be hard on yourself. I should be over this by now, you might think. But healing isn't a race, it takes time. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend who is suffering. Acknowledge your pain. Allow yourself to grieve. Self-compassion is the gentle hand that helps you stand up again after you fall. It's the soothing balm on the wound of loss. It's permission to be human, to be imperfect, and to be in process. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine you've lost a job you loved. Your identity was tied to it. The initial reaction is often panic, anger, and a desperate desire to turn back time. Clinging looks like obsessively replaying what went wrong, blaming others or yourself, and refusing to accept the new reality. Letting go in this case doesn't mean pretending it doesn't hurt. It means acknowledging the pain, the fear, and the disappointment. It means allowing yourself to grieve the loss of that chapter of your life. Then, with mindfulness, you can start to observe the new possibilities opening up. Maybe this is a chance to explore a new career path, to learn a new skill, or to spend more time on things you've neglected. Letting go of the old story allows you to start writing a new one. It's about shifting your focus from the closed door to the open window. One of the most beautiful teachings on this subject is about impermanence, or anicca. Recognizing that everything is temporary can be incredibly liberating. The pain you feel right now, it will not last forever. The difficult situation you're in, it too will change. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a law of nature. But here's the other side of that coin. The good times are also impermanent. This knowledge doesn't have to be sad. Instead, it can inspire us to cherish every moment more deeply. When you know that this beautiful sunset, this joyful laugh, this quiet moment of peace is fleeting, you appreciate it so much more. You become fully present, soaking it all in, not taking a single second for granted. Letting go is not a one-time event. It's a continuous practice. It's a muscle you have to build. Some days will be easier than others. There will be days when the old grief washes over you again and you feel like you're back at square one. And that's okay. That's part of the process. On those days, be gentle with yourself. Return to your breath. Return to the present moment. Remember that you are the sky, not the clouds. The clouds will pass, but the sky remains, vast, open and clear. So as you go about your day, I invite you to notice the small moments of change, the steam rising from your coffee, the light shifting in the room, the thoughts coming and going in your mind. See if you can meet these small changes with a sense of gentle acceptance, a quiet curiosity. This is how the practice begins. By learning to let go of the small things, you build the strength and wisdom to navigate the big shifts when they arrive. You learn that letting go isn't about losing something. It's about gaining everything. It's about gaining peace, freedom, and the resilience to embrace life in all its beautiful, messy, and ever-changing glory. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content on finding peace in our modern world. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Take care and be well.